Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. Here is another video where we show you DIY Christmas decorations. Let's go ahead and get started. DIY number one will be wooden block ornament. So if you have a piece of wood that you can just cut up to have a wooden block, that's a great option, an easier option to create this project, but I didn't have that on hand. So right now I took, as you can see, 5 sets of 3 glued Jenga blocks, and I am just gluing them together, alternating. You don't have to alternate, I don't know why I did that. So to create this wooden block, and here it is. After that, I am taking this craft paper from Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna cut out 6 pieces to go over, or actually to be able to glue on all 6 sides of this block. I'm going to be using Mod Podge for that, and if you're not familiar how Mod Podge works, you should apply 1 layer of a Mod Podge and then apply your paper or whatever you're using, and then when it dries you can apply a second coat on top. I didn't do it this time. I thought it looks good without it as well. So after I'm done with all this, this is how it looks like. Now I'm just going to go ahead and sand the edges carefully because I wanted that distressed look, and I really didn't want, you know, ends of these papers to be visible, and I think it looks so much better. Okay, after that, this is how it looks like. Next, I'm going to be taking just a ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree, and this one is see-through. I really wanted a see-through. I wanted it to be subtle and not to take away from the beautiful paper that I used over here, but really it's optional. You can use any one that you have. So first I'm just wrapping around one time, gluing and cutting off the excess, and the second time I am taking the larger ribbon and I am doing the same thing, and then except gluing it, I am tying a knot, and then with the tails I am just gluing them together to create the hanging part. Now that that's done, I'm going to be taking some greenery picks that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. These are the pine picks that have like a golden and silver ends, and I actually picked silver ones that I glued on top of this block. And then I'm using this bell that I'm going to hot glue right in the middle in between these 2 pieces. And that's going to be it for this cute little project. I absolutely love how this one turned out. I would like to hear from you guys. What do you think? Would you try to recreate it? This video is part of the Christmas collab. This is our monthly collaboration with the host Liana DIY, and a guest host this month is Christina Elizabeth. And you can see over here a lot of great creators joining us this month. I'm going to have this in the description box, the link that you can follow and see what everybody else created. Alright, the DIY number 2, pine cone hanging Christmas decorations. Alrighty, I'm going to be taking 3 of these pine cones. I have no idea where I got it, but they are definitely craft ones, but you can pick up any that you have maybe in your yard or in a park. So I'm taking 3 strings of jute twine, white twine that I had on hand, and I am wrapping it, kind of like coiling it around that little stem piece several times, gluing it wherever it's needed, and then that's going to be kind of like hanging portion of this project. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other 2. Now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and here it is. That's how it looks like. Now I'm going to go ahead and set them kind of like an offset, and I am going to tie a knot, but I'm going to create a loop. So as you can see over here, I didn't pull it all the way through. So that's going to be the hanging part. And now I'm going to take these, you can use bells if you want to put them on top of each pine cone. I didn't do that. What I did actually, I took these little kind of like pearls that I had on hand, and I put them sporadically inside of the pine cone. So just add a little dab of hot glue, and if you push it, they will really stay in place. Okay, now that that's done, here it is. This is how they look like. Next, I'm going to be taking these picks that I mentioned earlier from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut off these silver pieces and or parts, and I'm going to glue one little piece on top of each pine cone. And that's going to conclude this project. This can be used as a decoration on your doorknob, or you can actually include it in a wreath or on your banister, same like a bells. I think it's so cute, but tell me what you think about this one. Alrighty, next project, napkin ring or a Christmas ornament. First, I'm starting off with this placemat from the Dollar General, I believe, but I know Dollar Tree has a bunch of these. So it's similar concept as those summer straw hats. After uncoiling these strips, I am taking this leftover of, I believe, of a tape or I think it was ribbon. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I will go ahead and start with gluing a little piece and then wrapping it all the way around this ring, let's say. If you don't have this, of course, you can use curtain ring, shower ring, or anything that you have that resembles this ring. Okay, after all that is done, here it is. Now this is the last piece. I am just going to glue it and cut off the excess. Now this one is a little bit bigger. I said it can be used as a napkin ring. It's a little bit bigger, but it's the same concept if you want to use something smaller. But I think it looks beautiful either way. Anyway, now that that's all done, there's a little pieces of string, kind of like a fishing string. So I am just cutting that off. Now that that's all done, I am going to take some greenery picks and these two small bells. First of all, I'm going to pipe the white jute twine through the bells. And then now that I have that done, I am going to add two greenery picks right on top. And then I'm going to add those two bells right in the middle. I'm using a hot glue for all this. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and add, like I said, the same ribbon that I used in my first project. It's a see-through one, and I cut it lengthwise in half because I wanted smaller one. So I probably should have done this before I glued the bells and the greenery, but it's okay. So I'm just adding a little dab of hot glue to kind of like make it seamless. And then I am putting it, or actually gluing it right in between, so it's not really visible in between those two bells. And that's it for this project. I'm going to show you now how it looks as a napkin ring and also as just an ornament. I think it looks gorgeous. What do you guys think? Okay, guys, I want to show you this dresser that I was sent from a Sikaic company. I'm going to just show you how I put it together, and then in one of the next videos, I'm going to show you how it looks like in my daughter's room, because we are going to redo some things in her room. So this is going to be part of it. I mentioned in my previous videos when I was putting things together, I'm not really good with following instructions, but somehow this one was very, very easy. As you can see, everything was straightforward. I was just adding things, and I wanted to show you step by step how I did add pieces. When I first started, I thought it's going to be a smaller one, but honestly, this is a very, very nice size dresser, and it's very sturdy. First, it was supposed to be for my room, but my daughter, as soon as she saw it, she was in love with it, and she said, nope, it's going in my room. So, especially because it has LED lights and that secret compartment on the top, and she loved that, of course. I'm totally fine with it, and I think it's going to look gorgeous in her room. So this company has many, many, many other products, many types of furniture. They also have a very, very good 80% flash sale for Black Friday. So we all know that's coming up. In case you're interested in something like that, I'm going to link in the description box their website as well as this particular dresser. So you can go ahead and check it out. I'm going to also have a code for you guys for additional percentage off. So this is really, really great deal. And like I said, you're going to see how it all turned out later when we redo her room. Alrighty, next product, recycled plastic Christmas tree. So this is funny. This is actually, these are the corners that came from this furniture, from some of the pieces. So I just decided I'm going to use it. So using a little hot glue, I am attaching these pieces together, stacking them up. As soon as I saw these pieces, I knew I wanted to create Christmas tree. And then after I stacked these up and left them to dry a little bit, I decided I'm just going to spray paint them with two of my favorite currently Christmas spray paint, which were this Rust-Oleum metallic, gold metallic, and a silver. First, I'm starting with silver and just spritzing off on the Christmas tree, and then I'm going on with the same, with the golden one, doing the same thing, just really barely pressing the nozzle. That way it just looks kind of like a speckled. I don't know if you can see over here, but I think it looks cute. What do you think? If you guys are new to our channel, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. You can see a lot of budget-friendly DIYs over here, decor ideas, thrift flips, and some home improvement DIYs. If something like that interests you, please go ahead and check out our other videos. Subscribe, because that will help us grow and getting promoted on YouTube, as well as please give it a thumbs up. That helps a lot too. Other ways to support is to watch ads, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Alrighty, let's go back to next DIY, Jenga block Christmas tree. Alrighty, for this project, I'm taking, I believe, 12, 14, 16, I believe, Jenga blocks. So what I'm going to do now, first I'm putting these two darker ones together, and then these two lighter ones together, like next to each other, like you see over here. Then I'm going to take the rest of the brown ones, but of course you can use any color that you want. And I'm going to stagger them like so using hot glue. So I'm going to do 6 on one side, and I'm going to do 6 on the other side. That's just the size that I decided on, but really you can add as many as you want. So now that this side is done, I have the other one as well. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to just position them and see where I'm going to put the bottom portion. So those two that I glued earlier together. And then I'm going to use one of these blocks from the Dollar Tree. They're like a cubes. And then I'm going to put it on top. And I'm going to glue all of that together. Alrighty, now that we have all that done, I'm just adding the trunk on the bottom, and then I'm going to spray paint using the same two gold and silver paints. But of course, it's really optional. You can use any paints that you want, and this is how it turned out. I really love how it turned out. I like all of these ideas, but I think the wooden block, the first one was my favorite. Tell me what you think about these. Which one was your favorite? Would you recreate any of these? And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in our next video. Bye, guys.